In this video, I want to talk about Paul's so-called thorn in the flesh. And the word that they have translated thorn is from this masculine noun scallops, which occurs only one time in this verse. Okay, so they've translated scallops, thorn, here. However, the word that defines a thorn or thorns in the Greek is not scallops, it's akantha here. Okay, akantha, thorns, where they've translated this word here the same. So it's not the same. It's not the same word. So it's not a thorn. Why is it not a thorn? Well, simply because the figure of thorns in the Greek New Testament here and the Old Testament from akantha defines things that cause ensnarements, which suffocates the word of God. So Paul didn't have a thorn. And you can look up all of the occurrences of the word thorn, which again is not scallops, but akantha, and you see it's all in negative contexts. Seed that gets sown in the thorns. They hear the word and the worries of the eon and the deceit of riches suffocates the word. So thorns are suffocating the word. This is not the context of what Paul's so-called thorn was. Where let's read the verse here in the Devar Bible translation. Even in the exceedingness over of the unveilings, therefore lest I may be made arrogant. So this so-called thorn, which is translated splinter here, concerns Paul's own being made arrogant. There was given to me a splinter in the flesh, an angel of Satan, that he mishandled me. So the context of Paul's splinter is that which was to prevent him personally from becoming arrogant here. Which if you read this verse in the King James, you're not going to interpret the same way. Here it could be interpreted that others are exalting Paul, and lest I should be exalted above measure. So the wisdom of the Apostle Paul that was given to him in the exceeding over of the unveilings of Christ, this splinter was given to him lest he be made arrogant himself, which an angel of Satan mishandle me. Mishandle 2852. Which in the verse of Corinthians here concerning Paul's splinter is translated buffet. So we see this word occurs 5 times in the New Testament, translated buffet, where it's mishandle in the Devar. To strike with the fist, to give one a blow with the fist. To maltreat, where the Devar has consistently translated it, mishandle, mishandled, etc. Where here are all of the occurrences. Here when they were persecuting Jesus Christ, they spat in his face, his 2 eyeing, and mishandled him. Roughed him up. To mishandle him. Until the present hour, we hunger also, we are thirsty, and we are bare and are mishandled and are unsteady, etc. Here's 1 Peter 2:20. And they're being mishandled ones. So again, this is the context of Paul's splinter, not a thorn, not something that was causing the word to be ensnared in him, but it was an irritation. Like a splinter is very irritating. Therefore, lest I be made arrogant, there was given to me a splinter in the flesh. People interpret this as Paul's being persecuted, but this is not the context. An angel of Satan mishandled him. This is personal between Paul and this angel of Satan. Or let me also throw in here regarding this translation of the word revelations, where in the Devar it's unveilings. The word revelation in Greek is apocalypsis. Right here. And the preposition apo governs motion or location away from the surface of a thing. So it's literally an unveiling. It's the lifting of a veil, which is a process. A revelation is actually in a different Greek word family concerning things that are all at once seen. Like when you turn a light on, boom, everything is seen. That's a revealing. So this word also is mistranslated in all Bible translations, which could actually make for another video. So it's unveilings. Right here, unveilings. It's not a thorn. Okay, it's concerning mishandling. There are so many words in the Greek text that have been actually mishandled when they are transferred to the English language, which the Devar translation here has handled correctly. And if you're just watching my video here for the first time, I'm starting a series of videos like this, talking about all kinds of various problems in Bible translations, which is Lost in Translation series, which I also have other videos that I make just teaching various topics. Where concerning the Devar translation, here video number 90 is where I explain how you can get the free software application of the Devar translation right here. So just watch this video, and the link to the free download files are down here in the comments right here from High Drive file share site. Where also, if something happens to TikTok, I have all of these videos uploaded to my YouTube channel called Lost in Translation as well, where I also created an audio Bible of the Devar translation, which is the New Testament, Psalms, and Proverbs, all organized here in playlists. So you might be interested in this as well. Where then I also have this YouTube channel called Revelation Questions, which I created probably a decade ago, where I have two primary playlists where I talk about problems in the book of Revelation. So here, playlists, I have one that talks about grammatical errors in the Greek texts, which there's literally hundreds of these in the book of Revelation. And then I have topical studies addressing various problems right here. The book of Revelation Questions, where there's like, 57 videos. We're also here on my TikTok account. I made a series of videos right here. This is what the thumbnail looks like regarding some of these topics about the book of Revelation. So appreciate y'all watching, sharing the videos, and God bless.